Hey guys, welcome back. So in today's video, we are going to build something like this landing page, and we are going to use pre-built tailwind CSS blocks. So we are not going to write any code. We are going to just use blocks that have been built already for free for us. Then we are going to just bring them in and build this beautiful landing page that you are seeing over here. So So the first thing we are going to do is to create a project for this landing page. So I'm going to pull up my terminal and create a project, a folder for this project. So this is my terminal. So I'm going to navigate into my project directory. So I want to create the project in the OpeningTag folder. So I'm going to create a folder called tailwind CSS. Sorry, let me rename it. Tailwind CSS. All right, so cd into the folder and start creating the files that we need for the project. So I'm going to create just one file, which is index.html. Because Tailwind is you're going to create an HTML project, so we need an HTML file. So yeah, so that's all we need for this project. So I'm going to open this in VS Code. Yeah, so we have this, we have our project set up. So the first thing that we need to do is to create an HTML project. So I'm going to get the HTML boilerplate, which is HTML5. So I'll just change this one to tailwind CSS. So let me just put in anything. Welcome to OpeningTag. Yeah, so let's run this code and see if it works. So I'm going to use my terminal to run this code. So we're going to open index.html. Yeah, so so it's showing welcome to OpeningTag. So what we need to do to get this working is to bring in a tailwind CDN. And to do that, I'm going to copy a code from here. So we need just this script. So this line of code, so script, then source go to cdn.tailwind.css.com. So that's all we need for that's all we need to start using Tailwind CSS. So if I run this code again, let me just for this one. So if I run this code again, as you can see, the text has changed. The text has changed. So let me comment this code out. Then you see the change over here. So if I comment this line of code out, I refresh. So this is what you see. As soon as I comment it out, uncomment it, you will see that. So this tells us that the Tailwind CSS is actually working. So to get the pre-built Tailwind CSS blocks, we need to go to tailblocks.cc. tailblocks.cc. So this way you are going to get all the HTML template that we need for the project. So as you can see, we have the blocks have been categorized under blocks. We have contacts, we have content, CTA, e-commerce, feature, footer, gallery, and so on. We even have header, hero, and all this stuff available to you for free. And so if I click on blog, for instance, if I click on this one, for instance, so this is what is supposed to display. And to get the code, you can click on the view code, then you copy the code to clipboard and you paste it in your VS Code. You can also, if you want dark mode, you can check this button, then copy, and it will automatically copy the dark mode code along. So let's start by creating our navbar. So to get a navbar, we are going to go into the navbar section over here. So we are going to go into the header. So as you can see there, with the headers, we have this one, this, and this. So I'm going to choose this one, and I'm going to turn off the dark mode. Then I'll click on view code and copy to clipboard. So I'm going to go into and paste this code over here. So I'm going to change this one to OpeningTag. So I'll change this one to opening tag. I'll change this one to home. Change this one to about. Then I'll change this one to contact us. So let me comment this one out. I think that's all that we need for this tutorial. Then I'm going to change this button to login. All right, so that's all that we have for that's all that we need to, all the things that we need to do for this page. So let me refresh the page and see. Yeah, so the next thing that we need to do is to get this part of the code. So to get this section of the code, we go back to our tailwindcss, and we are going to go into the hero section. So as you can see, we have a lot of options over here to choose from. I mean, you can choose any blog according to like the way you want to design a website. So it's up to you. So I'm going to choose this block of code, and I'm going to turn on dark mode, and I will choose. Then I'll click on copy to clipboard. So as you can see, the code has been copied to clipboard. Let me fold this line of code, and I'll bring it underneath this one. So if I go back and give it a refresh, I'm supposed to see, yeah. So as you can see, we have this thing working. Let's bring in the next block of code, which is this section of the page. So again, I'm going to go into the, I mean, it can be anything. Just pick anything that you think it's cool and just bring it in. So I'm going to, instead of that, I'm going to bring in this. I'm still going to turn on the dark mode. I'll click on view, then copy to clipboard. So let me go down, then paste this code. If I go back and give it a refresh, I'm supposed to see that over here as well. So yeah, so we are building this without writing code. We are actually using pre-built blocks that have been created for us for free, and it's free. Like, you don't need to pay anything for it. It's free. So the next thing that we need to do is to create our contact us page, or the pricing section. Okay, let's do this. Let's do the pricing section. So for the pricing section, we go under the pricing block, then we choose. All right, let's see where we can get the pricing. So this under e-commerce. All right, so we can get the pricing from this side, and there are a lot of options to choose from. So I'm going to go with the first option, which is this one. So I'm going to click view code, and I'll copy to clipboard. So I'll go back to my editor, and I'll paste it under this section. So every code comes in a section. So I'm going to paste under this section. Now I'll go back to my page, and I'll give it a refresh. So yeah, so our pricing has been added. So the next thing that we need to do is to add our contact us section. So the contact us section is going to be under contact us. So we come here. Let's grab the contact us block. So I'm going to use this one. Let me see this. All right, so I'm going to use this block of code for our contact us page. So I'm going to click on view, then copy to clipboard. So I'll go back to the page, then underneath this, I'll paste this code. Sorry. So I will give it a refresh again, and boom, we have our contact us page here. So the last thing that we need to do is to grab our footer page and add it, and then we are done with it. So yeah, so there's a footer section. We have a lot of options to choose from. So it's up to you. So I'm going to choose this option, this one. I'll click on view, copy to clipboard, then I'll paste it under this block. So let me go back to the code and give it a refresh. So yeah, so our footer has been added. So as you can see, we have a full website with like nice looking landing page. You can connect your buttons and all if you want to, you know, make it more dynamic and more nicer. You can bring in images, and I mean, so it's actually nice, and we did all this without writing a single line of code. So to make this page nicer, let's grab an image from Unsplash and add it to this page. So I'm going to go to unsplash.com, then grab an image. So let me get, okay, let me grab nature. All right, so I'm going to grab something cool. Confused. Let me just grab anything. Let me just download this file. So download for free. All right, so the file is actually being downloaded. All right, so we have the file. Let me open it in Finder. Then I'll copy this code, this file. Let me open this folder over here. Okay, and I'll paste it in this folder. All right, so I'm going to rename the file to, let me check the name of the file again. Start with S. So I'm going to rename the file to img.jpg. All right, so the file has been renamed. So I'm going to add this, bring in this image so that our page will look nicer. So where can we find the image? So I'm trying, yeah, so the image is actually here. So let me just add it to this one. So image img.jpg. So let's go back to the code and give it a refresh. So if you go back to the code, sorry, the browser, you're going to refresh, and boom, yeah, we have our image there. You can actually customize it. Let's try and do some small customization over here. Let's change this one to welcome to OpeningTag, so that will be the same as what we had earlier. So welcome to OpeningTag. So yeah, so let's go back and give it a refresh to see. So yeah, so welcome to OpeningTag. And yeah, so yeah, that's all for this tutorial. You can customize this one. These tests are highly customizable. You can edit it, put anything that you want over here, and you can actually deploy it to anywhere for free. Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video.